Serious props to you both. This place looks amazing. Even better than I'd imagined.
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
Hey, look at that. My favorite Melon's a fast learner. Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
Getting cold feet? Ah, don't blame ya. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along after all.
Oh, you think so? Because Paimon totally thinks so too.
Then bring it on.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for. Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Ito!
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
I promised Ito that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a...
You hear that?
Oh, that's true. Obviously.
Of course. So, Ito says that what do you know about this dog, Toma?
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short. But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone, repeatedly, without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
Right. So I mean, he's an artist, right?
Kinda like fireworks in a way.
Yeah, that...
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
Ooh, does this mean you...
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing. I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch.
What? You mean like in...
Shh. Like I said, anyway, I've written in the meantime. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Ito was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it. Oh, wow! Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni Rock?
Cut it out, both of you!
This Miss Hina looks very familiar.
I was thinking the same.
She really is the spitting image.
Miss Hina
Of who?
sama Goro.
Goro, come to me, hey!
Oh, hello, you two.
I'm so happy to.
This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't...
Oh, I barely did it. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help. Her Excellency was all.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right?
Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero?
Oh, you know,
Yeah, no.
Those sound...
probably because we've answered that question before. Mr.
Yes, of course. Actually, does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all?
Oh!
But you don't remember.
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like...
Ah, I see.
Traveler, let's get out of here. Paimon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super... Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here.
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music.
I actually did. This event couldn't have happened without him.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was. The initial inspiration.
Spirit?
The spirit of rock.
Okay, should have seen that coming. Fair enough. Alright, well speaking, Paimon's gotta get practicing or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spot.
By all means, be my guest. Here's the music score and lyrics.
Let's see. I got reincarnated as an Oni Kabuto and flipped the world upside down. What sort of song title is that? It's...
Soft rock, actually.
No peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know it hit him.
Langsung aja.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Ito and Miss Paimon.
Miss Pai.
The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down. Take it away.
The Bake Danuki shapeshifted into door.
Ay, ang
I weasel thief hereby bequeath all my mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama. Poor little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Unagi goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a beetle next time.
Oni Kabuto, raise your heart.
Here's to a world beyond the storm of rosy skies.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate?
Okay, Bullchugger, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you.
Here, here.
I call it a draw.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Coba kita jawab Pak Iman. Apakah gimana nih?
The travelers always got Paimon's back. Take that, Bullchugger.
Huh? Oh, my gullible little melon. You don't really believe that, do you?
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't.
The spirit of rock and roll? So what?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition?
An official definition? I don't know that.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is. I guess I have a better sense of rock and roll.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about, was that supposed to be symbolic? Like if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit.
Me?
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Shogun had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Wait, where is that guy anyway? And
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he.
Apa tuh?
As for the other two, they couldn't stick around because.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is. Ito, what can I say? It's.
Well, Jack Attack, a lot of people showed up because they knew he'd be here. If we do this, how's that sound, compadre? Get that right.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryou Commission detective is.
don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. We saved some lives, and
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could.
don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Really?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are, so it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission. Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about.
Miss Hina?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young and she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need.
Ada Raiden Shogun dan Raiden.
learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sara. I've never heard the name Arataki before, but they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true, hmm? So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
Ya, selesai. Bye guys, thank you yang sudah nonton. Bye guys, dipanggil. Oh iya. Enggak bagian. Apa lihat ke bawah ke atas. Coba di sana. Oke, dan Jungle Milk Rock and Roll. Wow. Tampil aja. Ini sih. Ngorok. Ada ya, dua lagi. Oke guys, thank you for nonton. Bye.